You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Trojans decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Leaves it with the running back. Finds some fresh air. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Using his feet to buy time. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Braun. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Didn't get much on first down at 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Looking downfield. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Gordon. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Quarterback may change this route. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. This time he's got it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it again. Quarterback adapted. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And with that incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. Kick the field goal now, you force the opponent to have to at least score a touchdown to retake the lead. But you can also seize a lot of momentum if you get it here on 4th and short. If you're able to score a touchdown, this is a completely different game.
The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. He breaks a tackle. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Using his legs, it's Sanders. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Got a man, it's Crockett. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stopped just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Lemon. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it up to 45. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Sanders. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to beat the D deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the biggest drive for the defense, desperate to get a stop. Snagged in the middle, it's Braun. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give, and tick, 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 tick.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Turning it on! He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in the groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. watch some of the nation's finest square off on the gridiron. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, a team ready to put on a show. Taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Navy Midshipmen. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Pocket breaking down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Gets the back moving. Give to the fullback. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Trying to punch it in. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times on these goal-to-go situations. 1st and goal. Can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Navy! Great job by the back on the option.
Great job by the running back scoring on that pitch play off the option. It wasn't easy. He had to make somebody miss and do some dirty work there down inside the 10-yard line, but nice individual effort.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. There he goes. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. Quick spin on the run. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top of the pick. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Kent. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Goes to the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Plows through the defense. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. Spins away from the defender. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Navy was pinned deep, and now a chance to put together a drive. Give to the fullback. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the back. He'll ride his man on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Back to throw, it's Horvath. Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Coming out with it, it's Baxter. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They try to pop a run on the draw. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Murray. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. A huge third down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. Grab near the marker, it's Watson. It's a running room. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Vanderbilt. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Power football with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Horvath. Bringing the heat. Finds his big tight end. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Under heavy pressure, lets him fly. He's got it down the right side. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. He'll take it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Fires to the middle. Why not trying to get it in? Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, midshipmen.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a gap. It's Murray. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Makes the grab past the marker. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Braun. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Now improvising. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They go to the ground. Jukes his way for more. Made him miss again. Turns it on in midfield. Found the seam on the left. Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Navy!
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lost a throw on first down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He wants to change this route. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got it in the middle, it's Gordon. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. To the air on second down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Makes the grab, it's Murray. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. On the run, fires downfield. Got his man to the left. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. To the air, it's Horvath. Finds his man, it's Smith. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Finds his big tight end. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. power it inside with the fullback. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Navy Marine Corps Memorial.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Back to throw, it's Horvath. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Kent. Turning it on! The 40, the 20. He's a touchdown, midshipman! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it. Quick strike touchdown, comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point. And
I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade, going for the big play. Makes the grab on the right. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Grabbed in the middle, it's Watson. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Looking for the goal line. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And here comes the Navy offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. It's the open man. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Now on the option. He'll do it himself. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. To throw, it's Horvath. Finds his man. Makes a man miss. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. They go to the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And here comes the punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Gonna run it. It's Murray. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Watson. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. On the run, deep down the right side. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And it'll be a touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Hodges. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Running the option, it's Horvath. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. There he goes. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pressure coming. And as he throws, a strike downfield. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Navy! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Alabama is on top, but it's not like Tua or Jalen Hurts or even Ken Stabler are playing quarterback, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 4 over Vanderbilt.
Going right to work up top. Caught behind the line. It's Murray.
Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Braun. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Gives it on the option. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Gordon. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right on target this time. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After that last loss, it's second and 12. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal, fourth quarter, trying to tie the game up. Rushes on him. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They just keep firing. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it up. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Looking to throw on third and goal. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. To the air, it's Horvath. That's caught, it's Chapman. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on second and short. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The midshipman got the explosive play on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Looking downfield on first down. He's got his man. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, this defense is used to seeing this fullback just slam up on in there trying to block people. Now you release him out of the backfield to see if you can catch the defense off guard.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. The option look. Runs through the tackle. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Navy comes to the line facing second and short. On the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
They'll send the back in motion. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And this to put them on top as we get close to closing time. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they have surged on top here in the final 2 minutes. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Gordon. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Watson. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First down here for the offense. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. Not much of a decision to make there as the defense will move them back. It's like it's flag day or something. All of the penalties bring up a 1st and 25. Looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Nice move to pick up yardage. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him in second and manageable. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
And that's a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where's the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
Oh, he dropped and he just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And Navy will go back on the attack. 3-point lead, put together a great drive here, Jesse. You can turn it into a 2-possession game.
Let's do that. Let's get a touchdown on the board. Let's find out where our playmakers have the best matchups, and let's exploit those, David.
And it would put our defense in such a great position. 4th quarter, 2-possession lead. It makes it easy to play defense.
Running the option. It's Horvath. Got the first down and still on his feet. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with a W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Moves. comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Watson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
An early test for this defense on 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back into a massive giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Here's the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A low line drive and short kick. And they'll get the punt out of there, and it'll be marked down just outside the opponent's 45. The Nittany Lions